Alright, here we go with another episode. We back, y'all. Coach the Organic. I got the pleasure to bring y'all today. My boy PoohunnitHD. You know what I'm saying? Shit out of Jersey. Residing in CT, standing up in CT. So we got the Jersey CT connection. My boy doing this thing. This shit is properly overdue. Probably deserves this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about how you came up, how you got into music, your influences, culture. We just gonna get into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of my good friends, actually, off the camera, you get what I'm trying to say? But this ain't no, like, favor type of vibe. This, like, you know what I'm saying? This is well deserved. So, y'all gotta definitely go tap in to everything he got out, Apple Music, YouTube, doing this thing. And he been doing this thing for a while. But, my first question for you today is, let me know exactly where you from. I know I kind of gave an intro, you know, Jersey City. I said CT, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let you speak on that.
I mean, shit, basically, keeping it simple. Feel me? I'm typically I'm born in Ohio, to keep it 100.
Okay.
Raised in Jersey.
So how long you was in Ohio?
So I was probably in Ohio no longer than maybe 3 years max, some shit.
Okay.
I'm saying 3 years max like that. Shout out to my mom's for actual answer, but yeah, it's definitely like in between 1 and 3 years. Then moved around for a little bit, was everywhere. You know what I mean? Indefinitely raised in Jersey type shit with my pops and shit.
So
like
straight
that.
from Ohio, you went to Jersey?
Nah, so straight from Ohio, I lived with my pops for a little bit, then I moved back to South Carolina. So I was around the globe, South Carolina.
Alright, so you was really moving around,
Yeah, we was everywhere.
So you got a little bit of everything. I ain't gonna lie. You know what's so crazy? I feel like I hear that in your music. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't really label you as a CT artist or this artist or that artist, drill artist.
But and that's what's crazy,
kind of versatile.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I try to look at it like this, right? I'm like, yo, not for nothing, yo. I'm from so many different places at this point, but because I lived in so many different places for multiple years. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere I was at, I was in Virginia 2+ years. I was in South Carolina 4+ years.
So when you first started going to school, where you went to school at?
Shit, my first school ever. So I know I did daycare in Jersey. If I'm not mistaken, I did pre-K in Jersey, and then I moved to South Carolina and did, I did first grade, second grade, or if not, I started in 3rd grade in South Carolina, did 3rd grade in South Carolina, and then moved to Connecticut, and then 4th grade, 5th grade, high school and shit like that.
So you from 4th grade up, you was in
From
Connecticut?
4th grade up, I've been in Connecticut.
So when you lived in Jersey?
Shit, I've been in Jersey from right after when I left South Carolina. So, I mean, right after I left Ohio, you know what I'm saying? So I'm born in Ohio, been in Jersey for pre-K and daycare. I don't know what age you is in daycare and pre-K type shit.
Probably like 4 or 5. I think
Yeah,
kindergarten 5, so...
Yeah, so whatever age I was
3,
in
4,
Jersey,
something like that.
I was there up until, like, we did pre-K, I was in pre-K, and then I moved back down south.
Okay.
And then that's when I started
And then
3rd
I went to
grade,
CT.
and then I went to CT.
Okay, so how was the upbringing? Like, it was mom's, pops? I know you got siblings. Like, how was it?
Shit, bro, I got 11 brothers.
Word?
Word.
I didn't know you had that much.
Yeah, I got 11 brothers. All my family live in Jersey. Fucking my pops live in Jersey. Shit, honestly, right now, everybody live in Jersey. I'm the only nigga who still live in CT. But fucking, at that point, shit, you know, it was just me, bro, my moms, and that was it. And I mean, we had a step pops and shit like that, but my pops had always been in Jersey and shit. So that's why I was able to bounce back and forth like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so, alright, so you basically in CT. Now you in CT. I always say you in CT at an age where you kind of know what's going on. You're figuring out life a little bit. 4th grade is when you kind of, you know, you don't really know too much elementary, but like that's when a little bit start coming together. You know what you watching, you know what you're saying. You know when you cursing, your parents ain't watching. Everybody knows what's going on, shit like that. But so when you get to that age, you in CT. So how's that?
Shit. So I mean,
meaning what type of kid were you like around that time, like? And how was CT to you? How did you?
Yo, so look, I was coming from being raised in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though technically we came from down south to CT. Even when I was down south, I had Jersey in me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause none of those places was ever home like Jersey. You feel me?
But also your peoples is from Jersey. Like
everybody in Jersey. Grandmoms in Jersey. You feel me?
Everybody got the Jersey vibe.
Yeah,
like my whole family from New York, so we got a New York vibe.
So you bring that everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
We got family down south, and it's like
so I bring that. We bring that down south. Then we carried this motherfucker over to CT. So nigga, when I come to CT, everybody like, yo, bro, you mad aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yo, bro, you mad aggressive. You talk crazy. Like, you don't sound like us. All types of shit. So I'm like, word, like.
So you
I'm
was
like,
different.
yeah, I'm an outcast. You feel me? My
so
nigga,
you was the outcast.
I'm definitely the outcast.
Okay.
So yeah, the first niggas I meet was in the library, bro. It was me and my man Shad. You feel me? That was first nigga I meet in the library.
Shout out.
You feel what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Rachi. I meet my nigga Rachi or whatever. Him and his cousin Kai, whatever, we link up. Ever since then we get cool. Then I meet Gang over here, you feel me? Then I meet my other mans, you feel me? And then
what
I
part of
started
CT?
my network. We in this town called Norwalk, a little small town.
Okay.
A little bit like probably.
Shout out CT.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out CT, man. CT. I mean, CT don't get the love they deserve, my boy. But I mean, for sure, CT.
No, we gonna help that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Help that any way we could.
Definitely get CT that. Definitely, they deserve it.
Definitely fuck with the sound. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the consistency. I fuck with the visuals. I fuck with the whole movement. I mean, so
yeah, nah, that's shit.
Alright, so around that time, you was the outcast. You meet Shad.
Word.
Y'all go to the same middle school?
Yeah, so shit, we go to the same middle school. Bro ended up leaving, going to a different high school or whatever. But mainly the network of niggas that I met in elementary school
came all the way up together.
Alright,
so you play sports, like with the music?
Yeah, so look, this is how it go, right? I was rapping, bro, since I was probably like fucking 5 years old, something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Got videos on YouTube, my nigga going viral. Me and my brother freestyling in the motherfucker.
So you started rapping early too?
Oh yeah, I was rapping as a kid.
Somebody else rapped in your family?
Yeah, it was just everybody could rap. My two brothers could rap crazy, but like it was just that's how it is in the black household. You know, niggas just chilling.
Musically, you naturally musically inclined, got a little bit of rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Got a little bit of rhythm, a little flow.
Everybody
the only thing it takes is for somebody to be like, yo, say something, spit something. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So we had that. You feel me? My mom was that. My mom was like, yo, spit something. So we like, fuck it. We like, all right, let's get it. You know what I mean? Niggas is spitting. But while everybody doing nursery rhymes and shit, I'm spitting. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to put on shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm spitting. So they like, yo, everybody could rap, but they like, yo, this one, you got it. Like, you got it. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, fast forward, nigga, when I moved out here, you feel me? Like that shit wasn't cool to do. You feel me? Like being a rapper, shit was like, yo, you a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? You think you a rapper? Niggas was football players and shit, kinda. Yeah, you feel me? So I suppressed that shit. You know what I mean? I put my all. Yeah, you feel me? So I put my all in the sports. My all was in the sports, and I'm like, shit, that's where everybody, you know, that's where the girls gravitating to.
Okay.
Feel me? So I'm like, yo, let me put my all in the sports. You know what I'm saying?
What sport? What sport was it?
Basketball and football. You feel me?
Okay.
It's football originally, but then
So football, what position you played?
Running back.
Okay.
Craziest one out there, though. Craziest one out there, bro. Ask me, listen, look me up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I say. You feel me? Look me up, man.
Alright, so running back in football, you ain't play no defense though?
Nah, you used to play defense. I played defense, but I got injured playing defense.
Oh, what was it?
Yeah, I was playing linebacker. For me, so I was that one. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I was that one.
What about basketball?
Oh yeah, position basketball.
Do we want to talk about basketball?
Yeah, let's get it. I played up.
Yeah, I know I got a basketball.
Yeah, because listen, I just want to put a disclaimer out here. I just want to put a disclaimer out here. We got to put the disclaimer out here.
We don't got to talk about it.
We got to put the disclaimer out here.
So let's talk about your basketball.
It was nice. It was nice.
Oh, alright. Look,
it was nice.
So we ain't gonna talk about nothing. We gonna leave it at that. Look, alright. Look, how was your? No.
Everybody know what it was, though. You feel me? Cook season. You feel me? Chef and shit. I'm chef and shit. Straight.
Me?
You can get it too, nigga. Anytime.
That's indirect. That's not an act.
Niggas is crazy.
You know what I mean? That's a sub.
Niggas is
you
crazy.
You can get it too. That ain't like, I was cooking you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
Y'all make your own. Y'all make your own pick.
Most of the time, me and Bo wasn't playing against each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when we played against each other,
we usually played together 3-on-3s and all that.
He knew who he had.
Most of the time, we got the dubs.
He knew he had the guard.
But look, we're gonna get back to it. Let's get back to it. Because this guy's a smooth troller right here.
I'm forward in basketball. You feel me?
He was a forward, and I'm taller than him, and I was a guard, so y'all know that.
Basketball, yeah, but see,
you said he was a forward.
Yeah, because I'm thugging.
I was a guard.
I'm putting pain in.
And I'm bigger than
I'm putting pain in. That's what mattered. I'm putting pain in. They like, alright, yo, put this. You feel me? You see what Draymond doing? You feel me?
Nah, he was a little. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
the early on Draymond.
He played with a big heart.
Yeah,
He get a lot of rebounds and shit like that. Pass me the ball, I shoot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But look, you feel me? But alright, so they discovered you from rapping and shit, right?
Right.
And you went to the sports. Alright, you doing your thing. So what sport you was favoring more? Like what you
shit,
felt
so
like?
I started AAUing, playing basketball and some shit.
So you leaning more to basketball?
Yeah, leaning into basketball heavy. After high school, during high school, I ain't even gonna say, you know what I mean? I was getting in a little bit of trouble here and there. You feel me? So I wasn't able to play football.
Like what? If you can speak on it.
You know, skipping school, regular little shit.
Oh,
not being at school, cursing teachers out, coaches out, not going to classes. For me, niggas wasn't fucking with me. Niggas was saying I was a highlight. You know what I'm saying? So that shit got me kicked off the team. Nigga, I ain't gonna hold you one day.
What you think? Like now that you older, right? That's what I like to act. Like now that you older, what you think was causing that? Cause like now when I'm older, I can reflect on the younger me and be like, I feel like I know what I was going through.
I wanted to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. It was my world.
You was grown?
It wasn't necessarily thinking I was grown. It was just I don't give a fuck about what else somebody else gotta say. It's my world. What I want to do is what I want to do, and niggas need me more than I need them. You know what I mean? That's what I learned. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't need you. You feel me? A lot of people don't need you. You feel what I'm saying? And the people that you want in your life, 9 times out of 10, they don't need you, my nigga. And you want them in your life. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to bottle that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And learn how to almost in a sense get with the program. And it's never suppressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? But it's learning that in order to get further, my nigga, my mom used to always tell me you catch more bees with honey than you do vinegar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo,
since you talked about needing people, you think that's a good or bad thing to quote unquote need somebody or depend on somebody?
I mean, personally, bro, if you can't depend on yourself, I don't want to speak on anybody else, but for me, it's a bad thing just because somebody else that you might depend on, bro, at one day in your life, they might not be there. You know what I'm saying? You might not be here at some point, but you know that I could depend on myself until that day comes. You won't never get your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? I operate my life like that, bro. It's just never depend on somebody else for something. You could, bro, any situation that happened to you in your life, you can find responsibility for. Anything, even if it really wasn't your fault. You could find a way, like, somehow my energy made this gravitate towards me, something I did in the past made this gravitate towards me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something I did now made this happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't think you should need somebody, bro. Once you get to a certain point of zen, my nigga, in your life and you're comfortable with yourself, the only thing you should need is yourself. Everybody else is just a plus. My brothers is a plus.
I kind of agree.
You know what I'm saying? My brothers is a plus. They are additive. You feel what I'm saying? I bring my own.
You definitely bring your own value. What Fab said, he said, figure out what you bring to the table to pull up a seat.
And then pull up a seat. You know what I'm saying?
I agree
with that. We all agree with that. That's what make the best. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, brother, I hate to keep quoting niggas, but he said, if everyone in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged, nobody at fault because everybody be each other's crutches. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bring their own plate. Everybody bring their own feelings. You feel what I'm saying? Same difference. You know what I mean? Be established as a man first before you try to come in and spread this out. You know what I'm saying? Or before you gotta lean on somebody else.
Nah, for sure. So we got a little bit off topic, but you that was great that we touched on that for sure. But you said you started leaning more to basketball. You started doing more to the ball shit, right? So in high school, how was high school? You had a good high school career. You played in college. Like, what was that like? Did you take back? I know you said you was arguing and you was having your problems.
Yeah, high school was lit. Look, I played football. I played mad sports my freshman year. It was lit. That's when I started turning up. I started getting acclimated with myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting groovy. Started to learn how to dress a little bit. Dressing crazy though. I look at pictures now, I'm like, nigga, I was just crazy.
Everybody feel like that though. I got,
you know what I'm saying? But now I'm getting acclimated though.
I got one of my old schools, I got a hot top.
I'm with the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? We grooving now. You know what I'm saying? We at it. You know what I'm saying?
This 11th grade, 12th grade?
This 9th grade now. This 9th grade. Yeah, that's when we move in. This fresh out of middle school. Middle school was like the come up. It was bubbling. You feel me? But you know what I mean?
So 9th grade, you was playing varsity?
Nah, hell no. Ninth grade, I was playing freshman football. Yeah, that's when I started freshman sports. That's what I said. I was playing mad sports my freshman year, but that's when shit started getting lit. Now everybody look at you different. Niggas like, alright, so boom. That started out. Now, literally after that, bro, I got cut off from all sports, bro, because I was wilding. Skipping school, bugging on coaches, coming to practice late. I started smoking heavy, drinking heavy. So now, nigga, I got kicked off the football team, nigga, because I was partying the day before type shit. Pulled up to practice late, nigga. My coach said, yo, I had to go home. He expected me to be in the locker room. Yeah, you feel me? He expected me to be in the locker room, you feel me? But I took a cab right back to the crib because I'm like, nigga, I'm hungover, you feel me? I'm like, fuck it, you feel me? And I wasn't the nigga, I had too much pride, you feel me? Like we were talking earlier off camera, like I had too much pride, so I'm like, nigga, I'm not going to talk to you. You feel me? I'm the star. I was like that in 9th grade, so I'm like, bro, I'm the star, bro. You feel me? You gotta come holler at me. But he was like, nah, you feel me? But it taught me a good lesson later on the line. So with that being said, I'm moving through 10th, 11th, I'm starting to get lit. But now I'm on the party scene. Fucking with all the fucking with all the athletes still, but doing my other shit.
But everybody kind of smoke and drink a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody don't talk about it, but everybody kind of smoke and drink a
little
little
bit in high school.
No funny shit.
So yeah, come 12th grade, nigga, that's when I got back into the sports. They let me on the basketball team, they let me on the football team. Started, first game, 200-something plus yards, like 4 touchdowns, went crazy. Basketball season started. I'm starting forward. That's when I got my official forward position. You feel me? Starting forward basketball season. So now shit going. You know what I mean? Now it's up.
Look, you the man.
Now I'm the man. You feel me? Now shit lit. You feel me? A whole different. You know what I mean? Girls coming left and right. You feel me? Opportunities coming left and right. You know what I'm saying? My mom doing the TV shit, so that's still bubbling. Now I'm getting some shit going on with there. You feel me? Like niggas is asking me to go on TV episodes. You feel me? Crazy shit. So life is starting to come fast now, you feel me? So now I'm like, alright, cool. Like, now I'm starting to feel comfortable with myself to be like, alright, I can start thinking of doing different shit. My niggas was rapping, you feel me? All my niggas, a lot of my niggas was rapping, they putting out videos getting like 30K on it.
You saying you some different shit for the attention you was getting?
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, now that I got that attention, now I'm gonna put this shit into something else.
Okay, so that's when you started rapping?
So not necessarily, that's not when I started rapping, that's when I started realizing that I got the power to start rapping now. I don't gotta worry about people making fun of me no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about people laughing at me if I'm freestyling and shit like that. You feel me?
Cool from the school.
Yeah, I'm already cool. And now I'm nice. Now I know I'm nice. You feel me? We freestyling in the car, being homies. You know what I mean? We going crazy freestyling in the car, all crazy. So now I'm starting to be like, alright, this shit gonna be a little bit more possible. You feel me? So I graduated 2016. I put out my first official track 2019. From the 3 years after that, now I'm like, alright. But mind you, the whole time before that,
so what
I'm
you
making
was
music.
Doing in that gap?
Yeah, that whole time before that, in that 3 year gap, we making music. Now I'm going
just
to the
music
studio.
Only or like?
Yeah, just strictly music.
Okay.
So after the first year after 2016, that's when I go to college. You feel me? That's when I meet the homie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's when I meet the homie. That's when I go to college. Wanted the ball up there. Shit wasn't really working. I'm doing some other shit, you know what I mean? Thinking I'm getting to.
We both ended up leaving that school after the first semester.
Had to though.
Both of us.
Had to.
Those bad situations. They lost their accreditation.
Yeah, lost their accreditation. School shut down. You feel me? We started wilding. So everybody continued their basketball career. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going home. You feel me? I go home, start getting to some money. And now I'm getting to some money.
How was that like fast? Because I knew, like, we knew each other. We was around each other a lot around that time.
Yeah.
And then you went home. So that's where. You went home, so you started getting some money.
Yo, college, my nigga, being in college in New Hampshire, all the way up top.
You transferred and went to another college out there?
No. I'm saying being at D-Web.
Okay.
Being at college in New Hampshire made me into a man. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit made me into a man.
How so? So you think going to college makes you a man?
I ain't gonna say going to college makes you a man. My situation, for me, made me into a man because...
How did going to college make you a man?
That was my first time being away from everybody. I went 3 hours away from my family. You know what I'm saying? Dolo. I ain't had nobody out there. I ain't know not one soul in New Hampshire. Not nobody, you feel what I'm saying? None of my niggas pulled up with me. You feel what I'm saying? I was out there dolo. Literally. You feel me? And I remember the first night. I remember the first night I was stressing. Calling everybody like, yo, bro, I don't think I could do this shit, bro. I'm like, yo, I thought I could, but you feel me? And I wasn't a party kid at the time. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't lit, like, you know what I mean? Like, even though I was lit in high school and shit, partying. Now it's back fresh. Nobody. So it's square one again. You feel what I'm saying? So when I get out there, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna just kind of just be myself. But it started letting me learn how to be with myself and become comfortable with just being by myself and not needing to be around other people for me to feel good on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that helped me become a man. You know what I'm saying? I stopped depending on other people. Even when I needed to reach back to people, it was hard. They 3 hours away, so I mean, this Cash App wasn't booming at this time. We didn't have all these wild ass apps at the time going.
Had to get money sent
through your
you had to have the same
Western
thing in the account,
Union,
right? Yeah, right. Western
Walmart,
Union, right,
you know what I'm saying? MoneyGram, you know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Shit wasn't going down like that. I was going home every weekend because I'm like, yo, I couldn't do it. Feel me? And I'm like, yo, nah, fuck it. See what I can do.
Right.
Talking, mingling, you know what I mean, met the homies, shit like that. And that's why I say it teach you how to be one with yourself. And that's more than anything, that's one of the best traits as a man is just learning how to be one with yourself, because you got to provide for a lot of people.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
The main job is to provide.
You got to provide. So
Fact.
if you ain't saying yourself, how you going to provide for the next person?
Yeah, for
No
sure.
matter who it
That's
is.
a fact. That's a fact. You got to be strong physically and mentally. Most important, mentally, though.
Merge on, bro.
So you go home.
Mm-hmm.
You
Go
start
home,
getting into it.
Start getting into some money.
Start rapping a little bit.
Start rapping. I drop a video. We drop a motherfucking video called Love Me or Hate Me with my man. Shout out to nigga Dope, the director. I'm not sure if bro's still making music videos, whatever, but I know he's still getting to his bag. But we shoot that, nigga, shit go crazy. You feel me? Everybody fucking with him. To this day, this shit's still my most streamed song. To this day. To this day, how my nigga, bro said it. Forgot the boxing nigga. He said, to this day. But real shit, like, this shit still going to this day. You know what I'm saying? So, we going crazy. We geeked up off of that because now I'm like, yo, let's see the reaction. I'm like, yo, we thinking like, yo, they gonna be laughing or they gonna be like,
and that's
yo,
out on YouTube?
Lit. Yeah, this out on everywhere. Everywhere, yeah. Go catch that. Love Me or Hate Me, PoohunnitHD. Make sure when y'all type in PoohunnitHD, right, it's Pooh, right? PoohunnitHD space HD. You know what I'm saying? That's how you find it, just to put that out.
That's his first song. He said that shit's still his
first song. Shit still going
that's crazy.
crazy.
That's how you know you really got like.
Shit still going
I
crazy.
feel like you got. That makes me feel like you got real fame.
You know how I went. You know how I know I went crazy.
Cause if it's still getting played, that mean like, you know what I'm saying? Cause
listen, this is how you know this is real. Right? We go to the. I get these ads on eBay.
Well, real supporters. I don't want to call people fans because everybody feels funny about the fans. I kind of feel funny about it too. So it's supporters. What?
Bro, I'm like, yo, it's my first vid. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get fleet. Put me a little G-Star shirt on. I see a little bracelet, you know what I mean? Shout out my jeweler now, you feel me? Because now it's crazy because this is how shit transforming. Like, that's why you gotta keep pushing. Like, I ordered me a little $2 bracelet off of eBay, you know what I'm saying? A little $2 bracelet. It was a diamond joint, but it looked fire on the ass. So I'm like, alright, we doing that, you feel me? And in the video, when y'all see that shit, you're gonna see I got some cheese on my motherfucking wrist, but that shit look wild crazy for me. But we was trying to make it happen by any means. That's the same. We didn't know what it was. We didn't know what the look was.
So you said you gotta fake it till you make it?
I ain't gonna say you gotta fake it till you make it.
You gotta have the right image.
Nah, just be you. Be
that
you.
was you at the time?
Be you. That was.
He said I need
it. I wasn't being me at the time.
Okay.
I wasn't being me at the time because I was trying to put on an image of what I thought rap was.
So what would you say to somebody that's starting out that probably don't got it? Now you're in a different place.
Yeah,
now so we're talking about back then, right?
Yeah.
Now you're in a different place, and like, what would you say to somebody that's just starting that might be so caught up in image and the wrong shit of music or whatever they doing? They might be acting, they caught up in image. He might be working out more than he practicing his script. You know what I'm saying? Or,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Whatever.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? Two of our biggest rappers, no matter which generation you wanna name it as, they come outside every single day. And they dress down more than anybody you'll see. J. Cole, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Two people from two different generations. Every time they come out, they dress down. They worth millions of dollars.
And what's your impression of that?
What that makes me realize is that at the end of the day, bro, once people buy into you, who you are, you could be the flyest person, or you could be dressing out of fucking, you know what I mean? You could be dressing out of consignment, you know what I mean? It don't matter, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, once people buy into you,
they love you for you.
They don't give a fuck what you got on. And that's why you see people who, like, you get the Kanye West and you get the ASAP Rockies, where it's like, yo, shit that we necessarily wasn't brought up on, or shit that wasn't cool to us back then, they made that shit cool because we bought into them so much that we like, fuck it, we like y'all, so whatever y'all doing, we want to do.
Exactly,
we don't care what it is.
I call it a cult following.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's when you get that cult following, and it's just whatever you do, we support.
Yeah, whatever you do, we support.
And that's what I was talking about. You said we're talking off camera. We're talking about certain artists. We're gonna bring them up, but once you get a certain cult following, that's when your music will carry, and you'll have that local neighborhood love, and then it'll turn to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. But that's a cult following that followed you the whole way. And more people tagged along, and then it just got bigger. The Beehive, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean?
And be a young boy fan.
Yeah, be a young boy fan, shit like that.
Be a young boy fan. Let me turn it up.
But nah, yeah. So, alright, but yeah. So let's get back to it. But okay, so
we getting into the groove and shit. Put out that. Now we getting a little, you feel me? We waiting to see the reaction. The reaction is decent. We like, alright, people fucking with this shit. People ain't really like making fun of us back home. You feel me? That's what I was most worried about. I'm like, yo, thinking people gonna make fun of you. Shorty's gonna be making fun of you. So Shorty's gonna make fun of you back home. So we like, alright, cool.
You mean Jersey?
Now this is when I'm living in Connecticut at this time.
What you saying back home?
Back home in Connecticut, yeah. This is where everything
was making music.
Nah, listen. So when we making music at this time, we living in Connecticut.
Yeah.
For me, this when I come back from New Hampshire.
No, I remember, but I'm saying
I
got it. But I'm saying you saying back home where?
Back home in Connecticut.
So when you start making music, you was worried about people around.
Yeah, we worried about the people. I'm worried about the people from Connecticut.
What they gonna say?
Jersey a different atmosphere. So like Jersey already had niggas rapping and shit from young ages. I ain't really worried about Jersey the hood. You know what I'm saying? So like you can do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like embarrassment. I never really had to worry about fitting in Jersey or some shit. You feel me? Because nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody was gutter for me. So like nigga, we ain't really have to worry about. Niggas wasn't, you know what I mean? Niggas wasn't the freshest niggas. We had to worry about being the freshest niggas. And then the niggas who was the freshest niggas, that's the niggas you used to call the pretty boys and shit like that. You feel me? Niggas wasn't trying to be pretty boys at this time. You feel what I'm saying? So now when I'm in Connecticut though, the whole atmosphere is different because everybody trying to be a pretty boy. Niggas ain't really trying to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Like not saying that niggas ain't tough, but niggas wasn't really going for that. You feel me? Niggas is more like, yeah, we on the bitches. Niggas on some fly shit. So that's why I'm like, oh, I gotta change up the way I am. You feel me? That's why I said when I came, niggas was like, yo, you aggressive. You feel me? I'm like, shit, I gotta kind of scale back. You feel me? Because even with the females, I'm like, females don't want that. You feel me? Like, females want the slick, fly nigga. You feel me? They don't want the tough guy. Back in Jersey, everybody want the tough guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's how shit go.
I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shit changing now too in Jersey. You know what I mean? Everybody want the fly nigga, whatever. But that's how that shit
to Jersey now too. So you think both Connecticut and Jersey?
Everybody, because Jersey changing too. You feel me? Jersey. I mean, it's listen, man. Shit getting gentrified in Jersey. People's changing. People's integrating into different places, my nigga. So now at this point, like Jersey is an open world, just like New York. You know what I'm saying? Like you go up to certain parts, you might get black, white, Spanish, Chinese. Whatever,
no, I agree. I think especially them North Jersey.
Yeah.
That's across the bridge from New York.
Yeah,
right where we can see Jersey, Jersey can see us. You know what I'm trying to say? So, 100% with that. But so you dropped that song. It went crazy. So they didn't. They couldn't respond crazy. You said it's the most streamed song still.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. So now they go crazy. At the time, it didn't go crazy how we thought it was though. Now it ended up in residual. It came back and made it's my most streamed song. But at that time, it wasn't doing what we wanted it to do. We think we getting thousands of views, but we got like maybe like 200. You know what I'm saying? Which was like, alright, for me it was a little hit because we see niggas on SoundCloud getting millions of views and all this shit. So we thinking we could do that. So now we like, alright, bro, like yo, let's start changing the formula a little bit. Now we starting to put a little bit more work and effort into what we actually doing, putting a plan behind it, actually devising some shit that's actually gonna take us a little further than just yo, let's just record a track, put it out.
Drop it, yeah.
So now shit getting lit. You feel what I'm saying?
Roll out.
Now shit starting to get lit a little bit. So now we link up with my other bro, Venti, you feel me? Shout out my nigga, Vintage HD. Definitely go check him out because he go crazy, you feel me? We link up with bro, shout out my bro, Yay Dubs, bro, definitely go crazy. We link up and we like, yo, we gonna start it. Basically, bro,
just after your first song, right?
Shout out my nigga Forever Rave too, you feel what I'm saying? That's the manager, you feel me? That's the spearhead of what we got going on. Basically, bro, like, yo, let's start a little crew on some shit, like, so, shit, now we recording in the Bronx. Shit getting lit, you feel me? Because now we around a different atmosphere of people too, you feel me? So now we move. This is my first time.
How was that though? Like I'm about to say.
Oh yeah, this is different.
Was it a culture shock a little bit? Because I've been to mad different places and mad different schools and all that. And culture shock is not a bad thing. It's just that it's just a different environment.
That's what it is. Yeah. So I mean, like coming in, we was in the Bronx at the time. I mean, not really, because I mean, all my younger years.
You've seen it before, type of vibe.
Yeah, all my younger years.
But even that, for me, like, I've been in mad hoods, but it's like, if I'm in a hood that I'm unfamiliar with, it's not culture shock, but I'm uncomfortable unless I'm near the right way. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if it's like a, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm asking for now.
I mean, so, you know, that's what I'm saying, but we in Jersey, so we used to that shit. So I'm like, alright, that type of shit, we used to that shit. So like, at first, yeah, we coming into the studio, it's one big ass living room, it's 13 niggas in there, and they get skied up and everything, but I'm like, alright, nigga, excuse me. Studio, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so, that shit is easy getting used to, you feel what I'm saying? The humor, studios I ain't gonna hold you. Like that I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all New York niggas is some funny motherfuckers. The humor is what niggas gotta get used to. Niggas is funny. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is funny money. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is funny people.
So be some slick talking.
Yeah,
funny niggas.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So
but we good guys though.
Yeah, definitely good guys. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what we got. That's what niggas is getting used to more than anything, and then trying to change the sound of what we had to make it
create a sound
to make it follow what was going on at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all was you and what was going on at the time first, but y'all was basically trying to match the vibe that was going on. Like right now it's drill.
Yeah, nah.
So for instance, if y'all if it was right now, y'all was getting on that wave.
At that time, it was A Boogie, 4EVAW.
Okay.
Dawn.
Okay.
Shit, who else was some niggas we was listening to right now? Nah, not really possible.
That's a wide range though. So
yeah,
yeah. But I heard y'all music though. I get what you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I done heard
so
tracks.
Really, who really had shit on Smash was A Boogie and 4EVAW at that time. You feel me? Now they like that's when they really was like, alright, so we started to listen. We like, alright, we could either rap, but we was always rappers. You feel me? Like we was always on some battle.
One thing I say about shit. Rap, right?
It's
easy to get on. It seemed hard, right? But it take one song to get on. It's harder to stay hot.
Think so?
I know so. I feel like even though I ain't never make it, but I feel like every rapper that has made it, the hottest of the hottest, it's like they get to a point where it's like only person who I feel like kind of didn't really ever reach that point is Hov and Drake. Even Lil Wayne kind of hit a point.
But it's all depending on what you saying. What hot is though. From
I'm saying hot as far as like you just dropped the single and it's on the radio all the time, or everybody know it. Like
nah, but some niggas do that still. You got some niggas right now who will drop a single and then be on the radio for a little bit and then it's gonna go.
No, I'm talking about hit. So I'm saying like somebody that's hot to me is dropping a hit or hits right now.
You think Kendrick hot?
Kinda right now, off of the album that he just dropped, the Grammy.
The Grammy, I feel like they know hot.
He got this.
Before the Grammy,
he got certain songs that's on that tape that's fire. That shit with
nah, they definitely fire. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, but I don't think Kendrick hot though.
But he's a different type of person. We talk about that cult following. I feel like that's what you really want to get in this whole thing, because a cult following is kind of like a mailing list. It's like something you could take to like, even if Kendrick starts acting, bro, they gonna support him acting, bro. If Kendrick starts selling clothes, his cult following is gonna buy his clothes.
It's a fact.
So that's why it's like for me and this whole thing is like about your them core fans. Some people gonna bandwagon, some people gonna ship, some people gonna sway when you hot and when you not, or when they feel whatever trending shade room is saying you hot, or whoever's we'll just say they. When I'm saying when they is saying that you hot, they gonna go with it. But it's some people that's really gonna stick with you the whole way.
Nah, that's a fact. That's the niggas you want though. Honestly, because that's the ones who gonna buy the tickets.
Yeah, that's the ones that keep the old heads right now doing shows and shit like that. But
that's who gonna buy the tickets.
Let's get back to it. So you said you meet up with the bros, y'all start the movement. What's the movement called?
Shit, at the time we was Hood Dreams Worldwide.
Okay.
We was HD Worldwide, Hood Dreams Worldwide. Shout out Hood Dreams Worldwide. That's still the movement. But yeah, we was Hood Dreams Worldwide. My other bro was making clothes. You know what I'm saying? My bro and my manager was making clothes at the time. And they was going crazy with shit. It was crazy because they was out in Harlem with the shit, but they was bringing it out to CT, selling the shit in CT. Crazy motherfuckers buying the shit selling out of CT. You know what I'm saying? So we like, alright, now I see that. This before the music shit, so I see that. So I'm like, alright, niggas definitely got some motion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas definitely got something going. Niggas got, you know what I mean? So I'm like, alright, when the idea get brought, I'm like, alright, yeah, let's definitely tap in. So then once we click, we get in the studio, we start making music, that shit was just like natural, bro.
Off the first day?
Yeah, that shit was just natural, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's honestly, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
bro.
so like, and the crazy shit is, honestly, I'm gonna be 100. I used to tell, bro, I'm like, yo, I don't really fuck with niggas sound. Like, I ain't fuck with my other boy's sound at the time. I didn't. It wasn't my sound.
So that's
bro.
another thing I want to talk about too. Like,
even though the music sounded fire,
real fast.
I'm like, yo, that's not my
like,
sound though.
Like, do you got people in your corner that's telling you, bro, this not the one? Or is it like everybody telling you this every song?
Nah, yeah. Shout out to my brother T, number one.
Cause I feel like artists need somebody in their corner to be like, yo, bro.
My brother T,
right
my brother T would be like, yo, bro.
I know you like this song, bro.
My brother T would be like, yo, send me some shit, bro. I sent T like 4 or 5 tracks. That nigga like 3 of them shits and leave 2 of them unlike. I see him, I'm like, bro, why you ain't like them? I'm like, bro, them shits was ass, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, them shits was ass, bro. Them other shits was hard. Them shits was ass. I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro, you don't even understand, bro. I appreciate that more than the nigga telling me.
Real shit. When I made music, I did.
Bro, I appreciate that more than the nigga telling me he liked the music.
When I made music, I ain't gonna lie, I felt the same way. I don't like yes.
Yeah,
Some make me feel like it's wrong. Like,
word. And then after a while, you just learn to stop asking that person because you like, bro.
You can't go too crazy. Yeah, you can't. You kind of gotta.
You know who else don't keep it 102 ain't gonna hold you? My mom's. My mom's keep it 100. You know how she do it?
Always keep it a
But you know how she do it though? Mama love
she don't want to hurt you.
She don't throw you under the bus.
She don't want to hurt you, look.
But you'll be with her. Feel me? You'll play like these songs.
I like that, but you gotta fix that right there.
She like, yo, that one, I like that one. I'm like, word. What about the other one? She like, yeah, alright. I'm like, alright. She like, yo, but send me that one. That one right there. I'm like, you don't want to send me
What's
those?
Mama Love's favorite track?
I mean, you can send them. Shit, right now, her favorite shit probably that, I got this track that's unreleased shit called That's Different. That's Different is gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? That's Different is gonna be different.
Okay.
Nice little sample drill. That should be coming out within the next 2 weeks.
Oh, where?
That should be coming out within the next 2 weeks. Not for nothing, yeah. They gonna be coming out probably soon.
This right. The energy might be right.
They gonna be coming out soon after.
So you might as well out now.
Everything, come on now. So listen, I mean, it's gonna drop before we listen. That's Different out now, all platforms. Video coming to a movie theater near you soon. Tap the fuck in forever worldwide, man. I can't say that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? We really doing this, you know what I mean? We're not doing this shit for play. We doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all need, we got all types of flavors, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you go anywhere you go shopping, you know how you like options, you know what I'm saying? You know how you like variety. We give y'all variety, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with that Forever Worldwide movement because everybody go crazy. I mean, I gotta put that out there.
You know shit, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So Forever Worldwide started, shit was basically
shit up.
Was jumping from the
Alright, so now let's get into the fun shit. So now boom. I get a call from this dude named DJ Absolute. He was a DJ at 97 and 105, one of them shit. So he's like, yo, heard your shit. I'm tapping with you. I got this shit going, this little like showcase shit type shit going in Manhattan. So we like, alright, cool. Mind you, I never did no shows though. Never performed in front of a crowd. I performed in front of family, but I never performed in front of a crowd. But that shit felt natural for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wasn't nervous for it. You feel me? I was more nervous about making sure that my songs was on point and everything sounded good more than what I could put on for people. You know what I'm saying? So, make no story short, shout out my boy DJ Big Cab, everything big. Definitely tap in with my bro.
Shout out DJ Big Cab.
Bro mix my whole mix for me for the
so all your songs came. Okay.
He put all my shits in one. We ain't know what we was doing at the time, so we basically literally put all them shits on one track. So literally you press play on that motherfucker, and that shit run through. I rehearsed this shit though, so crazy though. I rehearsed it to where I knew exactly when the song was about to cut off, so I'm like, alright, boom, I'm gonna transition into the next song type shit, you feel me? Even though it was on a straight machine. So we like, fuck it, we gonna go. Feel me? So now we go crazy. It was probably like 20 plus artists there, something like that. Had to be, yeah, like 20 plus artists from Florida, New York, Canada, fucking where the other
This was in TT, right?
This in Manhattan.
This was in Manhattan.
This in Manhattan.
Okay,
So they from everywhere. because this is a showcase. And the
So
winner,
you said for DJ who?
for DJ Absolute.
Okay.
So the winner get bread. I can't remember how much
I
bread
think
was.
I seen that too.
The
Absolutely.
winner,
In your comments, right?
Yeah.
I see that.
The winner get bread, or the winner get a meeting with Universal type shit, right? So, in long story short, fast forward, and we go to the show, and we go crazy in the show. Go stupid. Mind you, I'm doing my research before this. I'm talking to bro. I'm like, yo, bro. Like, yo, this nigga Fetty did this shit before he came up. You know, the Fetty Wap. So when we seen that shit, we like, alright, we gotta tap in. You feel me? Like, we gotta go crazy. You feel me? We can't lack. So niggas go crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas they go to announce the winner. They like, yo, the winner. They like, yo, Pooh, yo, the whole shit go crazy. Everybody fucking with it. Everybody go crazy. You feel me? Niggas coming up to niggas, dapping niggas up. Yo, what's good now? Now I'm seeing what the music shit really is to be lit. Cause niggas coming up, yo, let me get you a gram, all types of shit. Niggas want to take pictures, weird shit, crazy shit. So now this when I get my first.
This your first performance you want to
This my first performance ever. You feel me? So now I get my first unofficial interview. They like it's with it's called like iFlix or something. I forgot what their name was. But they come up, they pull up, but we lit, we deep as hell out there too. Man. We going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, I'm sweating, I'm jumping. I'm like, bro. Me and bro talking like, yo, bro, we knew this was gonna happen. Niggas is going crazy.
Ryan Leslie was one of the.
Feel me? Oh yeah, facts. There was a couple judges out there, a couple big name judges out there.
Ryan Leslie was one of the judges?
For sure. There was a couple
Ryan
niggas
Leslie
out there, bro.
So I'm addicted.
What you say?
So Ryan Leslie, that's
You
what's
said?
Alright, Ryan Leslie.
Alright, so boom, that happens. So now we inspired. Now we like, bro, this music shit, we going crazy. Fuck it. You feel me? Like, this music, what it is, you feel me? Because we know we can do it now. I mean, I guess that's why I told myself more than anything. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, I know I can do this shit now. So after that, I get hit up by this platform called Major Stage or whatever, right?
I know Major Stage.
Yeah, so Major Stage like, yo, we want you to put on the show. You feel me? Like, this your first real show though. So basically, you gotta sell tickets on some shit, right? So they gave us, I want to say like 25 to 50 tickets or some shit like that. So nigga, I sold maybe like 150. You feel what I'm saying?
150?
Yeah, so like 150, you feel me? So this is probably like no.
Yeah, I heard that. Venues.
Yeah, go crazy, yeah. Book your boy, because we selling tickets.
Road managers.
He
sold 150 tickets dolly by itself. That's kind
of. And this was at this time I got.
How you did that?
At this time I got max.
If you want to tell your secret of.
At this time I only got max 2 songs out. 2 songs out on all platforms. Mind you. I don't got nothing else out. Everything else is unreleased. When I did that show, that first one, that showcase I won, one song that I performed, that Let Me Hit You, was the only song that was out. I performed maybe 5 to 6 songs, if not more. All them shits is unreleased. To this day, them shits is unreleased. You know what I'm saying? So we going crazy with unreleased music at the time. Cause bro, niggas don't know what we doing like that. And we like, fuck it, nigga, we just gonna make this shit happen. Niggas is grinding, you feel me? We don't want to miss opportunities, you feel me? Don't let anything walk from in front of you, you feel me? So we like, alright, Major Stage shit come about. Like, lit, let's do this, right? So now I'm like, alright, it's my birthday though, they want me to perform, right? If it wasn't on my birthday, it's probably like a day after my birthday, some shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, we about to do it big, bro. You feel me? Like, fuck it. Nigga, I bought like 2 sprinters. Bought 2 sprinters, you feel me? Because I'm like, listen, if I could say anything to my plan always was, once I started learning more about music, was the more I give out, the more I get back. Yeah, I used to tell this nigga, right, and this was just far-fetched at the time, but hear what I'm saying, it was like, I used to tell this nigga like, yo, if we was ever at a show, bro, I'ma just throw bread in the crowd. Cause nigga, imagine if you don't even like my music.
You gonna come to this?
Yo, if I could come to this motherfucker and get 100, 200, like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the tickets ain't crazy.
Great
you know what I'm saying?
That's great marketing. And on top of that, he wanna genuinely get back.
I genuinely want to get back. So I'm like, yo, bro, fuck it. Even though these niggas bought these tickets, bro, let's provide everybody with transportation. Fuck it, let's make it easier for them. They gonna really want to fuck with us, bro. Let's make it easy for everybody. Yo, y'all can hop on the Sprinter. We got liquor. Y'all niggas can smoke. Do y'all thing. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you drive. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, we pull up to the show. Nigga, I'm wasted. My birthday, so I'm wasted off the liquor.
Good, feeling good.
Nigga feeling past good though. Nigga, I'm stumbling out the Sprinter. We popping bottles and shit, nigga. I'm popping bottles everywhere. Bro, we gotta be
movie scene.
Bro, movie scene. We had to be no less than like 15 deep. Probably like 20 deep. So we lit, we the party. And we walk in there, motherfucker, same thing, bro. Niggas like, yo, what's going on? You feel me? Niggas see the surge. Nigga, I get up on that motherfucking stage, nigga. Crazy. 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 You feel me? Now, you feel me? Now you see what I say, I'm like, yo, shit starting to move now. You feel me? Now niggas got a little bit of movement behind them because now I see, yo, we can get a crowd lit. We can get a crowd lit. That's all that matters, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get a crowd lit, bro.
Alright, so after that major stage, right? That was a big show.
Yeah.
You won the showcase in the major stage.
Yep.
After that, is that when you start going on your rampage and dropping singles? Because you've been going crazy with these singles and these
So
videos.
at that point, bro, we still wasn't being I still wasn't being as consistent as I should have been with the music, bro. Like, I wasn't dropping music that heavy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this
when did you start?
Shit, if this was all, let's just say this was like 2020, I started dropping music consistently about 2021.
Okay.
For real, consistently. Honestly, some niggas would say last year. Some people would say 2022 is when I really started dropping music consistently. Because that's when I started getting in a whole different bag, though. I locked in.
What bag you feel like you in now compared to back then?
I'm locked in now. I'm locked in now, you feel me? We did certain shit that people ain't do. Not to shade anybody else or compare myself to anybody else, but I did certain things at this point in my career now that when I first started rapping, I told myself, yo, bro, I would love to perform for people, bro. I did multiple shows, got paid for multiple shows. I say, y'all, I love to meet certain rappers. I met these rappers, you know what I'm saying? I say, y'all, I'd love to be here, have an interview, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you already know,
you know what I'm
man.
Saying?
Listen, man, we gonna make this happen.
For sure,
man.
you know what I'm saying? So
I see the work ethic, I see the vision, I see the dedication, I see the passion. So I mean, like I see. And I definitely see the following too. One thing that always stand out when somebody got a super big support system. You know what I mean? Like I respect people that go hard without the support system, but when you see somebody with that family environment around them, there's always something about that bunch or that artist or whatever it is. They usually always work out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
you know that's how somebody got something move.
So 2022, you start dropping this music.
So we dropping music. Then now we started to get crazy on the drill scene and shit. The drill scene started coming up. We get crazy on the drill scene. Bro hit us like, yo, bro.
How you feel about that? Question real fast.
How I feel about what?
The drill scene. The drill scene. So you feel like that's something that's going to continue to stay alive, or you think that's something that's going to like kind of die out, or switch or change, kind of transition to something else? Because that came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The drill scene, I feel like there's a lot of sampling in there, right? I honestly feel like I might be biased because I'm from Queens. I feel like Shawnee started a lot of the samples. I ain't even gonna front. He was doing that before everybody kind of peaked. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it tall. He kind of was. And everybody started doing it, got popular. But I feel like just samples in general. Samples are going on in regular hip hop, R&B right now. I feel like that's kind of where the drill came from.
The king of samples.
The drill, the sample drill right now, I should say. But the drill in general, I guess it kind of came from Chicago.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Drill is hard to say, bro, because drill had a different meaning back in 2012 when it was Chicago drill.
Yeah,
it wasn't. And this is why I say the only concept that stayed the same in drill was was talking about.
I don't think it was so much bars as well.
The only concept that stayed the same was violence. That's the only concept that stayed the same.
Everything else was different.
The cadence changed.
Yeah.
The bars changed.
Yep.
The people changed.
The speed of the beat, everything.
The look of it changed.
That's the fact.
But the only thing that stayed the same was drill from 2012 that I could say to 2023 is the violence. For me, that's the only shit that's the same. Is niggas still talking violence. For me, but that's why it's hard to say if drill gonna be around in a few or not, because it might still be around and have a different meaning.
I think it's gonna be around for a few. I ain't gonna front. I think it's gonna be around for a few. I think it's gonna transition.
And now you got Jersey drill.
I think it's
And now you got Jersey drill, so that's a whole different.
But Jersey drill's kind of going into something else, like the Uzi I Wanna Rock.
That's why I said that's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different ballgame. Jersey drill up next though.
Yeah.
Promise you.
Nah, I mean it's already on.
Jersey, it's
already something big, and that's on the radio every second of the day. On Sirius and on FM. I ain't gonna fuck it. I listen to both.
That shit was on.
But yeah, so in 2022 we started dropping these singles and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And
so now we start fucking with the drill music. So now, when I gravitated into the drill scene, now I started seeing a whole different side of fans, bro. I started seeing a whole different side of people who was actually fucking with music. You know what I'm saying? Because people was into the rap shit, but like I said, like a lot of people that I was around at the time, especially, and the people who I was displaying my music to at the time, bro, they wasn't really trying to hear bars. Feel me? My homies, my brothers, you feel what I'm saying? They wanted bars, you feel what I'm saying? Like that niggas love that, you know what I mean? That rap, backpack, what people would consider backpack rap. You know what I'm saying? He was into that.
Right.
So I remember getting advice from a DJ at the time. He like, yo, bro, you make good music, but he like, yo, bro, you gotta start trying to figure out how to make music that's good for the club. You know what I'm saying? So, like, damn, all right. Absolute started bringing me out to the strip club. He was spinning my music in the strip club. And I was trying my hardest at the time to make songs that would fit for the club. And that's why I was saying, like, you gotta be yourself. You feel me? Like, I started realizing, like, yo, bro, the more I try, the more
you was getting more for yourself.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, and it didn't really sound good.
You can't force it. You gotta, like, you gotta naturally come.
You gotta naturally go.
It's like you could put them beats on, but rap the way you rap.
So that's what started happening, you feel me? So now, 2022 coming around, I'm like, yo, fuck that. Like, I'm about to change the style, but I ain't even change the style. I'm about to start listening. I'm about to start rapping off these beats, but I'm gonna just go how I go. Whatever I feel like, I'm going there. So we started doing the drill shit, then bro approached us with some shit like, yo, bro, we got this opportunity to open up for K Flock. This when they first came out, right? The Mass and shit. So now, this a couple years after we did our last performance. So now I'm a little rusty. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't been in front of a crowd in a minute. So I'm like, fuck it. And at the time, bro, I didn't even know who the fuck K Flock was. I mean, shout out K Flock and what they got going on, but at the time, I didn't know who they was. This was when they first started, you feel what I'm saying? So I didn't know who they was. So my bro and them was like, yo, like, listen to their music, you feel me? So nigga, like probably like 2 weeks before we go to open up for them, I'm listening to the music. So I'm like, oh, these niggas is fire. I'm like, alright, they got some shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, niggas' music is crazy, but I'm like, damn, this is my first. Now I'm really starting to get familiar with the drill scene. So I'm like, yo, these niggas talking different though, bro. I'm like, that's not really what I was doing at the time. I was making different type of club music, R&B-ish type, slow, rapping still. You feel what I'm saying? So when they did this shit, bro, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't even got time to really get into this type of bag. So I knew that the people who was gonna be opened up for was there for drill music. You know what I'm saying? So I made this song called 5-2. You know, all platforms too. Made 5-2. So I 5-2. I mean, that's a bop. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas can rock with it. So nigga, we get out there, whatever. Make a long story short, we get out there, my nigga. As soon as we walk in, bro, like we skipping the line and shit. So niggas is looking. Who the fuck is these niggas? You feel me? Niggas looking good. Niggas look like money. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas dressed like money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas look like money. Niggas in their best attire. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I just oh shit. So he was like, I hear the chatter. You feel me? So I'm like, alright, now I'm starting to feel myself a little bit. My self-esteem getting boosted a little bit. So I'm like, alright, I'll get up in here. So now we get in there. My son Venti go first. Go crazy. Niggas fucking with him. And Venti, you know, Venti do it all too, you feel me? So Venti got he was auto-tuning and shit like that, so you know, he got the bitches in there fucking rocking with him. So I'm like, damn, I'm like, alright, I gotta follow that up, but I'm bringing a different energy, you feel me? So nigga, I get up there, you feel me? We start going, you feel me? I'm watching though, bro. More than bro, while I'm rapping, it's crazy, like, cause I almost zoned out. I'm watching the crowd, but I'm rapping at the same time, but I'm really
got lost in the moment.
Every single person reaction.
Got lost in the moment.
And it'd be like, 1 in every 3 people was fucking with me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm looking, I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta do something, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta do something. So now I got this one track that I'm like, I know this shit, you feel me? Shout out my nigga DJ Mikael once again. He the one who was spinning for me at the time. I got this one track that I know was like drill type, you feel me? I think it was Blood on the Leaves at the time. So I'm like, alright, boom. We gonna drop this shit, you feel me? Fuck it, bro. So I'm like, hell, we dropped that shit. So now we drop this shit. Everybody started bopping, you feel me? We pull up this random nigga on stage, bro. He started getting sturdy,
you got footage of it?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think we got footage of the nigga getting sturdy. We got footage of that performance.
I might have to plug that in. Like,
we definitely got footage of that performance. I don't know if we got footage of
that in there for y'all. It might just pop up.
But little bro get up there getting sturdy, so now everybody getting lit. So now we disarmed him, you feel me? Because everybody was like, even though everybody was looking at who we was, they wasn't looking at it just like that. They was like, yo, who the fuck is he? You feel what I'm saying? So they wasn't really fucking with us off the rip, I feel like. So now once everybody started dancing, we disarmed niggas, you feel me? So now I get lit. You feel me? So now we got this shit lit. We jumping. Everybody lit, we rocking. I finished my set, nigga. I walk with my sentence. I know it's crazy. I'm walking off, bro. At least 3 people stop me like, yo, we can get pictures with you and shit like that. Niggas thinking we, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, but I'm in the moment. I'm relishing the moment. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, get a, man, definitely get a flick. You know what I'm saying? You sign something. Right. Oh, my shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now that shit, you know what I mean? So that was that. And that was after, you feel me? So that was after that, whatever. Niggas did that one. And then we had we get into another shit. You feel me? We get into another show. Now shows start booking again. You know what I mean? Shows start booking again. We starting to do more shit. More and more shit. Now the music changes. So now, like I said, this 2022, you feel me? It's a big difference from PoohunnitHD now 2022 than it was PoohunnitHD back in 2019. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it though. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
You supposed to grow.
Yeah, I appreciate the growth, bro.
So after that show, right? Like, you killed it, did your thing. K Flock came on after. That's fire. By the way, opening up for K Flock.
Yeah.
After what happened after that? You know what I'm trying to say? And what time was that in 2022? What part of the year? Start of the year, end of the year?
Summertime? That had to be like around October, November, or something like that.
End of the year? Okay, so end of 2021?
Nah, that was the end of 2021.
Yeah,
that was the end of 2021, not 2022. That was the end of 2021. Yeah, it had to be like around October, November. I gotta look at the flyer again, but it was definitely around like
So for the rest of that year, you said 2022, then going into the next year, you shoot.
So now once that happened, like now going into 2022, we lit. You feel me? We on the drill scene heavy, and everybody fucking with the drill scene. Like when I look at my numbers, like I said, other than Love Me or Hate Me, that's the only one that's still running strong. Like niggas.
Everything started to pass.
Everything else, all my drill music, especially that shit start going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So now everybody's fucking with the drill shit. So I'm like, yo, bro, we can fuck with this drill shit because I had mad fun making drill music. You feel me? Rapping was cool, and I still love rapping every once in a while. I still got tracks rapping. But that drill shit is funny. Because you feel me? You can get on the beat. I mean, you can have fun.
So you would say drill is more fun than regular rap?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or bar, like I can't say regular rap because I think drill is still rap. Yeah. But it's like the bar for bar rap, like
it's a difference. It's a difference. I think the drill shit is definitely more fun to rap.
Okay. For sure. So what's next for you? What's coming up? What you got going on there?
Shit, so right now, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I got a lot of shit going on in life, man. You might see me on a whole different environment. I might be on a TV screen soon, but besides that, not for nothing, we got certain shit that we might be working on. I might get y'all a project before I leave for a little bit, but if not, you know what I mean. We got a whole bunch of singles coming out. I probably got at least 15 singles coming towards y'all. You feel me? At least 15.
It's only 52 weeks in a year.
At least we got at least 15. We should have at least by that time. We should have at least 4 videos loaded for y'all, and maybe like at least 2.
We gotta get something done with KJ Shot.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta tap with my boy KJ Shot. You feel what I'm saying?
So and one more question I got for you too is, what's your end goal? Like, what's your end goal with this whole thing? Like, out of rap.
My end goal, bro, is to make a conglomerate, bro. Is to be able for people to eat off my name, man. For people around me that I love, bro, to be able to eat off my name. Because, like, for me, like, rapping is fun and rapping is cool, but this shit is a business, you know what I'm saying? So, this shit ain't gonna last forever. I'm not gonna rap forever. Like, you know, like we was talking off camera, like, you hot for a little bit and then you're not, you feel what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, rapping isn't like a longevity game anymore, you feel what I'm saying? So, it's a way to get in. Use it as a crutch to get to your next level. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, I'm investing in so much other shit at the same time while I'm doing this rapping shit because I love this shit to death. But this gonna be a stepping stone for me to start mad other shit. And once PoohunnitHD become a household name, people gonna be able to eat off of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So that's all I need, bro.
That's fine. This week's question is who should go? You know what I'm saying? Braun, Kobe.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, that's crazy. I knew he was gonna ask me. Kobe my goal.
Good, you say it right.
Kobe my goal. R.I.P. to Mamba, you heard? Kobe is definitely my goal.
That was easy. Yeah. That was easy. Alright, so what's your favorite show? Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin. Martin funnier than Fresh Prince, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't want to give got my answers too. I don't want to be biased.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Fresh Prince is, one of them.
It's one of those too, for sure. That's why it's a great question. That's why it's a great question.
Martin is him, bro. He funny as hell.
Martin is
funny as hell, bro.
Alright, so you gonna do a whole closet full of Yeezys, or you gonna do a whole closet full of JOs? Jordans. You gonna do some Jordans or retros in your closet, ones to whatever number you want, any color, any.
Bro, I probably got
all Yeezys.
I probably got over 30 pairs of shoes, bro. Now one of them motherfuckers is Yeezys, bro. I don't like Yeezys.
So you gonna go JOs?
Definitely go Jordans.
Okay, got it.
Easy, man.
Alright, I got food, right? Spanish food, Caribbean food, like Jamaican food, soul food, Chinese food, or Italian food.
Damn. Seafood. Seafood.
Seafood?
I'm going seafood, number one. Number two, if I'm going off of what I eat most, I gotta say Spanish food. Yeah. Definitely Spanish food.
Last one. We out of here with a great episode with my boy PoohunnitHD.
Yes, sir.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Box.
You gonna go Xbox?
Definitely Xbox. Listen, man, I don't even play video games no more like that, but I mean, listen, if I was, it'd be Xbox. You heard what I'm saying? Like, all that PS4, PS5 shit, that shit look good and all that, but you know what I mean? They know where the real players is at. Xbox, you know what I'm saying? That's an endorsement. Holla at me, Xbox. I got y'all, bro. I got y'all.
Nah, but man, look, I appreciate the interview, my brother.
I appreciate you, man.
I wish you the best.
Yes, sir.
Go achieve and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You definitely supposed to succeed.
Sure.
You got some real talent, man. Like, it was a pleasure having him on the show.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Yes, sir.
Both the camera, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to thank you for pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Great talk.
Appreciate you.
I got the backstory of my boy.
Shout out 4EVAWorldwide. Go tap in with that boy PoohunnitHD and the whole 4EVAWorldwide movement, man. We got shit going crazy right now. Don't wait until it's too late. I'm telling y'all, tap in right now because shit is about to go bananas. You know what I'm saying?
I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Culturally Organic. And that's it. We out, y'all.